Good morning. We are now getting somewhere. Of course, every time I start screen recording, the app doesn't want to work. So let me force quit it and restart it. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, now we go back to VR Nav demo. Show immersive space. Click this off. And we're in. So I was up at like 6:30 this morning. I couldn't sleep, so I thought, let me just jump back in the back here and continue on. So after a lot of back and forth and almost like screwing up the initial ImmersiveView.swift file, I was able to get it back. And then I had to watch this, rewatch this video. Where's my mouse? We'll watch this video here from from last year's dub for optimizing 3D assets. I wish they would actually give you the damn Blender file so I can kind of like learn from it. Like they had to bake the file. There's certain things they set up. It's like this high overview, but they don't give you the actual base source material. I remember last year when this came out, I tried dropping some of my own pieces in, and it wouldn't light right. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's right, because you have to calculate the bake lighting, and they didn't tell you how to do it. And I'm like, well, it would be great if they can give me the actual Blender file so I can then drop in my assets and rebake everything and test it out that way. But no. So anyhow, rewatched that and was able to set up a sky sphere because the sky dome wasn't working. So I put a sky sphere in just to map the image of the HDRI. Then I had to create a new transform, turn it into an image-based lighting. And then I had I changed my materials. I was able to deactivate the walls so I can turn those off. And then I had to assign a image-based light receiver to all the objects. And then not getting any actual sunlight information from the HDRI, so that I just dropped in a directional light to kind of cheat it. And I was like, wow, it works. And again, every time I kind of go over here, it just like it stops the experience. Damn it! Do I have to restart it again? Let's see if this will work. Nope. Come on, Jesus Christ! Oh, I hate this freaking menu every time it pops up. Yeah. All right, let's try closing down my. The whole reason about mirroring my MacBook Pro is so I can go back and forth, but I have to keep on quitting the app in order to get it to work. Oh, God, the frustration. Nope, that's not working. Let's try now, and I gotta force quit it. And let's hope this will work when I restart. One more time. There we go. Jesus Louise. All right. So, snap turn, snap teleport, and smooth translation. However, it still is screwed up. If I turn over like this, it's still not doing it right. So I gotta figure out that. But at least now I feel like I'm sort of like in a scene where I can move around. And it works smoothly. So there's that. Then I'm wondering if I drag in one of those pre-canned USD-Z files with animation, if they will just play, or do I need to trigger them? Do I need to set up a component to trigger them? When I look at them, it'd be kind of cool, like if I'm, if I approach them, it would cause a trigger to animate. Because I can do that, and I can animate my own characters back in Maya, and then bring those files over. Though I've learned that they don't work normally like how we just have like a walk or run or idle. They want you to have everything in one loop, and then you have to splice it up in Reality Compose Pro again, which is like, huh? Anyhow, yeah, I changed this material here to see how easy I was to get the material to change. I did an override on top of what I had set up in Maya, so I was able to actually override those materials in Reality Composer Pro, just to kind of change them up a little bit and see what's working. Okay, so it's kind of getting there. I mean, Wow. 4 days later, I might finally have like a scene where I'm moving around. But again, I'm not moving the camera. I'm reverse engineering the scene to move around the camera. So at least it's kind of looking like I'm in an environment now. Though I don't know how to scale this down if I needed to, but it's pretty cool that I actually have something in there. I'm like, oh, over the edge. But I'm not falling down like I would in Unreal because there's no actual gravity or physics going on here. All right, so cool. I'll post this one so people can look at it and continue on. I want to try to get animation going, but we'll see. All right.